Good afternoon, students. I'm Arindam Bag. Um, First, I would like to wish you Happy New Year. And as you all know, due to some reason, rather personal reason, I was unable to attend any class or conduct any class for you. Uh, so today we are going to start. So our topic is ode. Now, what is ode? Now we have a definition over here. As you know, I'll be using four different type of resources. As you can see, I have this Google Chrome, I have this PPT, I have this two ebooks. I'll be consulting four of them and I will try to explain you what ode is. So let us find the definition. Now, according to the ancient Greek, this ode is a type of lyrical stanza. It is an elaborately structured poem praising or glorifying an event or individual, describing nature intellectually as well as emotionally. So, basically, a structured poem praising or glorifying any particular event or any particular character. It can describe things naturally as well as emotionally. Another definition we are getting over here, the ode is a lyric poem. It conveys exalted and inspired emotions. It is a lyric in an elaborate form, expressed in a language that is imaginative, dignified, and sincere. So remember these three things: imaginative, dignified, and sincere. A lyric poem. Okay. Another thing I told you earlier is a structured poem, glorifying an event, individual, describing nature intellectually as well as emotionally. So these are some qualities of the ode, and obviously it is of Greek origin. So let's see what we have in the next. The features are very clear over here. I told you earlier, structured. It is divided into three sections: the strophe, antistrophe, and a ode. Different forms such as the homostrophic ode and the irregular ode also exist. Now, this is something unusual, but the normal thing is the strophe, antistrophe, and the ode. Now, where does it origin? The poetic pieces performed with musical accompaniment. So, I repeat, it's a poetic piece which was performed with the help of an musical accompaniment. So, as time passed on, they gradually became known as personal lyrical composition, whether sung or merely recited. Now, here also we have two things: recited along with accompaniment, sung with or without musical instruments. Next is primary instruments, where the aulos and the lyre. So lyre is a kind of string instrument. So the latter was the most revered instrument. That means this particular instrument was very common then in the ancient Greeks. There are forms, three types of forms we are having here: Pindaric, Horatian, and Irregular. Next we have Pindaric odes. Pindaric odes are those odes which follow the form and style of the poet Pindar. Next we have Horatian ode. Horatian odes follows convention of Horace. Odes of Horace deliberately imitated the Greek lyricists such as Alesius and Anacreon. Next, irregular odes. Irregular odes use rhyme but not the three-part form of the Pindaric ode, nor the two or four line stanza of the Horatian odes. So irregular odes are something which structurally it is not it doesn't associate with Pindaric and Horatian. Next is English ode. The earliest odes in the English language using the word in its strict form were the epithalamion and prothalamion of Edmund Spenser. In the 17th century, the most important original odes in English are by Abraham Cowley. Characteristics. What are the characteristics? There are iambic lines, that means cross, and tick, that means unaccented, accented. Had an irregular line length patterns and rhyme schemes. Cowley based the principle of Pinderix on an apparent misunderstanding of Pinder's metrical practice. Nonetheless, others widely imitated his style with notable success by John Dryden. Next, later contributors. We have some names such as Thomas Gray, William Wordsworth, Shelley, Keats. Now, among this, you can see the names of the works also: The Progress of Poesy and the Bard, The Intimations of Immortality, Shelley's Ode to the West Wind, Keats' Five Great Odes of 1819, which are very common and popular also. Some of them are very personal favorite of mine. Ode to Nightingale, Ode on Melancholy, Ode on Aggression, Ode to Psyche, and to Autumn. So next, so these are the contributors of ode. Now let us check what does the book says. We should follow books hunt, isn't it? So again here the same thing, we have a lyric poem of any length that addresses a person or treats a theme in a dignified, serious manner. English poetry, there are three types of poets: the Pindaric, Horatian, and the Irregular. Almost the same, because the presentation was based on these particular two books. That's why they will look like the same. Now you can see the examples. English poetry we have here, like John Keats' Ode on Aggression, and we have William Wordsworth's Ode, Intimations of Immortality, Irregular one, and the two modern American odes are Allen Tate's Ode to the Confederate Dead and Robert Llewellyn's For the Union Dead. So let's see what does Image Abrams says. Now, if we follow Image Abrams, we will be looking at this particular definition, where we can see ode is a long lyric poem that is serious in subject and treatment. Okay, and which has another thing, elevated in style and elaborate stanza structure. So that means these are the characteristics according to the Image Abrams. Again, we have this idea of strophe, antistrophe, and deport, which has been described to the PowerPoint presentation. And we have this regular Pindaric ode also. We have the idea of irregular ode also. Actually, the entire presentation was based on these two books. That's why you will find common names over here. I can give you some names over here. The obviously the most prominent names we have here is To Autumn. This is a very common one of the most perfect ode ever written by John Keats. Apart from this, we have some other names also. You can see the list over here. You can check this one. So these are the two books. Now what does the website says? What does internet says? We have some idea. The same thing we have here. This is also same. Typical lyrical stanza, elaborately structured poem praising or glorifying an event or individual, describing nature. You can see if you find any similarity over here, because I took the definition from this particular website. And there are some other informations also, such as Pindaric, Horatian, and Irregular. You can go through that also. You have these two Greek lyricists. Their names are also mentioned in my presentation. You can go through that also. So that will be all. So I hope this presentation will help you to understand about the idea of ode, what ode is, or how ode works. So thank you for watching my video. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel and help me to grow this channel. Thank you again, and happy new year ahead. Thank you.